Good evening, good evening, good evening, Banbridge and further afield. Welcome into your Thursday night, locked in with me, Stephen Mac, right here on Bounce Digital Radio. It is the 5th of the 6th, 2025. It is 7 p.m. on the dot, and here we go. Tonight we're dimming the lights a little, settling in and getting ready to showcase an incredible talent from right here in Northern Ireland. He's a storyteller, a craftsman of song. He goes by the name King Cedar. That's a moniker of the wonderful, gifted Stephen McCartney. An artist who paints pictures with his lyrics and melodies, blending that heartful Irish honesty with a touch of Nashville soul. We've got some fantastic tracks lined up from him tonight. Music that really speaks to the heart. So grab a late night cuppa, relax, get ready to discover, or perhaps rediscover, the beautiful sound of King Cedar. Right here on The Late Show with Stephen Mac on Bounce Digital Radio. First song we're starting with tonight is Hey, I'm Stephen. This is a song about depression and the internal struggle against mental health problems. About a promise to never return to the brink of suicide. We sometimes allow the facade of alcohol, drugs and partying to cover the inner hell we're going through, which is so true. I've lived it, I've been there, I've done it, as has many of my artists that I've showcased so far. And I appreciate their honesty, as I always say. But that can only cover so much. Eventually, we have to face the darkness head on and say never again. And as Stephen has wrote this song, Hey, I'm Stephen, and I'll show you what he actually means. So here we go. Hey, I'm Stephen, right here on Bounce Digital Radio. Oh, maybe not. Looks like it didn't work for me. So we'll go into the second one, Everyone Loves to Kill, and then we'll come back to Hey, Stephen. So this is about a breakup song after small arguments have been fought for the 100th time. The little ones always catch up, and there's a fear in not knowing what comes next. And leaving everything behind, all those moments build up to destroy us, every single one. And this is King Cedar. Everyone kills someone right here on Bounce Digital Radio.
Something's gonna die tonight, and you know we're gonna be alright. And if I go on the run from all I've ever known, those days in the sun, everyone kills someone as they go. Someday the devil's gonna cry for me when he sees my kind of devilry. He'd have offered me a better seat. Yeah, and the hard times are just as long as those that aren't. And as every lover plays a part, we got rid with a broken heart. I know the empty
folks, the beautiful voice of King Cedar right here on Bounce Digital Radio. So I'm actually trying to get Stephen's first song up and kicking, having a wee bit of a technical issue, as they say. So what I'm going to do, and I apologise, is we're going to skip on to number 3 and the third song that Stephen has supplied me with, an explanation R.E. Love, which is his take on a love song and believing in one love after a heartbreak. So here we go, an explanation R.E. Love by King Cedar right here on Bounce Digital Radio.
Good night, I'd like to leave beside the woman I've become. So close to calling after I have written every song. Well, this one's no exception. I'll be over when I'm done. To tell her every lyric she inspired in me when I was close to someone. And she can be brought to call the one. For me, it's hard to say I'm sorry, especially when I'm not. Mixed up become and I forget what I've got. So I'll forgive myself, but only after you go first. I couldn't picture anything without you would make the picture worse. Oh no. Every master's muse was cursed. So if you wait and see, the world might just believe in love for someone like me who lost the feeling long ago. Between the lines when you once goes to die upon a hill, I'll leave to her the couplets of my heartbeat till they're stilled. That someday should she read again the missives I bestowed, would once again bring harmony to every composition that I stole from her, like some kind of washed up Romeo. So if you wait and see, the world might just believe in love for someone like me who lost the feeling long ago. Someone like me who lost the feeling long ago. Someone like me who lost the feeling long ago.
And there it is. King Cedar. So the song that Stephen had sent, because of the format of the song, unfortunately, I can't play it and I'm raging. And the weird thing about it is there's only one F word in it, but she's been blocked. And the reason I was playing it for me and Stephen was because it's our first name. So we're going to go on, but we do have a real treat for you folks at the end of the show. Stephen has given me the pleasure and the honour and every other word in between to play one of his latest new songs, and that is coming up right at the end of the show. So our next one, Songbird on the Grey Hill. Songbird on the Grey Hill, see King Cedar. He wrote this for a friend who was in hospital with a broken arm and needed cheering up. We recorded this in a mountain cottage in Montana while I was in the States finishing the album. And I've actually heard of a few artists going to Montana or going to sort of the a-hole of nowhere, and where you have no nothing, no TV, no distractions, no nothing. And they would sit and bang out their albums, you know. So I'm so glad, because this is such a tune, folks, from such an artist. King Cedar, Stephen McCartney, Songbird on the Grey Hill, right here on Bounce Digital Radio with the one and only Stephen Mac.
A silent poet speaking tongues, and verses yet so golden they might just as well been sung. And he took my arm to offer me a line, as if I could refuse a signature in perfect rhyme. But he looks to you to speak for his free will, and he sings it through the winter's cold and still, where people stand in wonder of his words until you say, you tell him of the songbird on the Grey Hill. And if any wayward soul should need a star, a symphony of guidance gone from any place you are. And as every author yearns for one last word, I'll leave to her 10 volumes, good as any ever heard. And if you need me to read them, then I will. I'll see you through the winter's cold and still. There are people standing in wonder of the words I say, until I tell him of the songbird on the Grey Hill. I tell him of the songbird on the Grey Hill. So I took the words and laid them with my own, delicate and timeless as the youngest rolling stone. And if ever comes to call his children home, I'd say she might be worth it, but I was never one for a throne. So I'll raise a smile to every glass we fill, to memories of winter's cold and still, where people stand in wonder of the words we sing, until we're singing with a songbird on the Grey Hill. Yeah, we're singing with a songbird on the Grey
King Cedar, right here on Bounce Digital Radio with the one and only Stephen Mac. The guitar playing and that is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning. The next one, it just keeps getting better, to be truly honest. So Hard Luck, Anodyne, is also it's a pretty straight up country love song. Stephen writes, I think this is written from the point of view of a late night barfly, drunkenly hoping that he'll find the love of his life at 2 a.m. slurring through red wine and philosophical. Sorry, definitely not him. Oh, philosophy is definitely not him. Red wine philosophy, definitely not me. Definitely not. So here it goes, folks. Hard Luck, Anodyne, right here on Bounce Digital Radio. And this one is going out to Tracy, who is messaged me all the way from Newcastle upon Tyne. So, right over there in England. So, hello England, how you all doing? What's crack?
Ooh. Tell me I was good and let me go. Begin the slow revival of tomorrow and call the crumbling forest that we sow. Dress me down, should I begin to turn? And at the severing, the closing of an execution stay is hard. Love, gotta die. You're had so much wine. Seeing as it's closing time, we'll right this world now. Shut your mouth and listen up. There ain't nobody leaves alive, and maybe that's the reason why only God believes in love. And we're giving up. Sorry I've had so much wine. Seeing as it's closing time, we'll put this world to right.
There you have it. King Cedar, right here on Bounce Digital Radio. And Stephen is on the ball, folks. He has just sent me another version, and the version that will work of the song Hey, I'm Stephen. So this is a song about depression and the internal struggle against mental health problems, about a promise never to return to the brink of suicide. We sometimes allow the facade of alcohol, drugs and partying to cover the inner hell we're going through. But that can only cover so much. Eventually we have to face the darkness head on and say never again. And I love the fact that the artists, and Stephen included, can write these songs for people that is struggling, so that we... Because I suffer mental health, and see, just doing the show and the songs and stuff like that, and then listening to the lyrics and understanding that people's on the same boat, and it's great. So here we go, folks. Hey, I'm Stephen, right here on Bounce Digital Radio. Oh, come on, please. Yes. Enjoy, folks.
could never rock your world. Oh yeah, there's the sunlight in my window. 'Cause in my head I died again. Well, never again. Oh, never again. Oh, never again. Never again.
Absolutely fantastic. And I'm so glad that that played. I am so glad. So thank you, Stephen, for sending that in, sir. For the reasoning of the backstory, the mental health, as I always say, you know. So, yeah. If you want to get in contact with the show, here's how you can.
Stay tuned to Bounce.
Text and WhatsApp 077 66 35 1981 on Bounce Digital Radio.
So the next one, acts, number, years. So this is everything that I'm reading out is in Stephen's words. So Stephen says, I'm trying to get at the absurdly pointless nature of life here and its inherent humour through the lens of a songwriter. We're all here for a little while and then we're not. And that's totally okay. And not something we should worry about, which is so true. But there's a joke in this one about most musicians not being paid enough royalties, which I am kind of pleased about. So, as I say, there's a joke in this one about most musicians not getting paid royalties, and well, enough royalties, and he's right. So he is. He's so right. So here we go. Acts, number, years. King Cedar right here on the one and only Bounce Digital Radio.
Dying is a sin all of us are gonna get good at, but we only get to give it a shot this one time. So let's stay right here for a while, if you don't mind. Killing is a hymn, and none of us remember the chorus, but the verses leave us very upset with every line. So call off the choir, sing no more, and we'll be fine. There's a lesson as the phonograph goes into the string to appreciate each incarnation between, 'cause nothing ever lasts except for the fact that we lived here number entropy will kill every little thing in the cosmos, including every song aspires and the love lasts for all time. Let's just wishful thinking on the part of my PRS. Yeah, there's a lesson as the phonograph slips into the string to appreciate each incarnation between, 'cause nothing ever lasts except for the fact that dancing as the phonograph sings into the stream to appreciate each incarnation between. 'Cause nothing ever lies except for the fact that we lived in for X number years, for X number years, X number years, X number years.
Looking for calm in the chaos? Discover Cannabis N.I., Banbridge's family-owned holistic CBD store and coffee shop. From premium, lab-tested CBD products to locally roasted artisan coffee, everything we offer is made with care for your well-being. Relax, recharge, and feel at home because at Cannabis N.I., you're part of the family. Visit us in Banbridge or find us on Instagram today. Discover Cannabis N.I., Northern Ireland's first female-owned consumption and coffee lounge for medical cannabis patients. Based in Banbridge, we're open to the public and offer holistic products, support, and referrals to help you start your medical cannabis journey. Relax, connect, and heal in a safe, welcoming space. Cannabis N.I. Wellness, Community, Care and Coffee. The Mall, Newry Street, Banbridge. 07 394 296 650.
And there you have it, folks. Our next one is called Falling on the Fault Lines. It's an honest love song that Stephen wrote for a woman that he used to know a very long time back. And knowing Stephen, and I've already listened to all his songs. I haven't stopped playing them all day. And as I say, it keeps getting better. And at the end of the show, he has given me the pleasure to play his new tune as well, which I feel honoured, Stephen. I really do. So here we go, right? So, King Cedar, Falling on the Fault Lines, Faultlessness. Yes, sorry, Fault Lines, sorry. Falling on the Fault Lines. Here we go, on Bounce Digital Radio.
Sun was bleeding on your shoulders, falling on the fault lines that lace your surface. Cannot practice every outcome, dark and lonely, turning to fire in every eyes of us. Can I begin to follow in the footsteps of this? To lay a hand and walk along with fingertips to home. Every sunset withers swiftly, every evening blisters with the light you show me. Find it hard to notice the patterns of your skin, they belong with finer works. There's nothing I have seen for as long as I have lived that could haunt me high as a hill. Can I begin to follow in the footsteps of this? To lay a hand and walk along with fingertips to hold. I called over, did you see me? I was on the outside looking in your window.
King Cedar, folks, right here on the one and only Bounce Digital Radio. So the next one coming from King himself is called This Was Your Life. So he wrote this in Nashville one evening, and it's a weird celebration of life and its unusual loveliness. That's a nice word. And with the hope that we can overcome those annoying regrets everyone has. So here it is, folks. This Was Your Life by King Cedar on the one and only Bounce Digital Radio.
Let me go again from the start. I promise I won't break another heart. Let me get it right in the arm, 'cause I swear it never did me any harm. And if I wasted any moment cursing everyone who did me wrong, well, I think I missed the point of the song, where I joined in with everybody singing. We had all this time when the living was easy. If you're so inclined, we can all get along with our lives. We saw every sign and averted our eyes for a dime. If we only cried for the ones that didn't make it tonight. Let me be the light in your heart. I promise we could make it from the start. Let me be the one you deserve, and we'll write a love no one has ever heard. And if we cherish every moment, teaching everyone who does you wrong, well, I think we'll get the point of the song, where we join in with everybody singing. We had all this time when the living was easy. If you're so inclined, we can all get along with our lives. We saw every sign and averted our eyes for a dime. If we only cried for the ones that didn't make it tonight. Oh, whoa,
King Cedar, folks. Right here. On Bounce Digital Radio. Stunning. Unbelievable. So, I got a beautiful text, Stephen, from a girl in Newcastle called Tracy. I'm going to actually read it out. It reads, brilliant. This guy is a big talent. Never having heard him before. It's musical poetry, a pleasure on the ears that is unusual for the first time listening. So that's an excellent way of putting it, Tracy. And thank you very much. I appreciate it. And that's all the way from Newcastle upon Tyne across that water. Hey. So the next one, All the Colours I Can Know. And it's another love song about a person Stephen fell for. So here it is, folks. The Colours I Can Know. King Cedar on Bounce Digital Radio.
Tell the sun he may go, tether him with twine and rope, rising haze, my silver girl, that I may show off to the world. Fare thee well with silent sail, pass within my evening's veil. Take this hand where you will go, that I may leave the land below, and I may never see the world and light. May I bestow the darkest night, and maybe we can see this and fall back to the earth with all the colors I can know, all the colors I can know. If thy will were to fall, anchored by the morning's call, I would wish this world to stay, that all tomorrows were today. Though I may never see the words and light, may I bestow the darkest night, and maybe we can see this and fall back to the earth with all the colors I can know, all the colors I can know.
Absolutely beautiful. All the Colours I Can Know by King Cedar. Stephen, there's two songs that I cannot find in our system, which is Words You Should Have Heard and At Least God Is Having Fun. So I'm going to go on to the Once a Fighter. So this is about getting older, taking a look at what's left and what will come after we're gone. Turns out we don't have to worry about that because everything will work out okay in the end. Eventually the sun will burn out and take the planet with it. So let's all be sound to each other in the meantime. And that's so, so true. Be sound to each other, love thy neighbour, you know. So here it is. The one, the only King Cedar right here on Bounce Digital Radio.
I once was a fighter of time. The days stood like soldiers in a line, but as each shot rang empty and the fields grew bloody, there were fewer ahead than behind. So as each moment falls by your side, may the burdens you carry be kind. Let your nights be companion, and morning will rise in the days that lie beyond mine.
And there it is, folks. Once was a fighter right here on Bounce Digital Radio. And I'm raging that the other two songs didn't come up. Usually I would do a wee check on Spotify to make sure that the tunes are actually there. But we're coming to the end of the show, and the last song will bring us up. And I am so, so humble, honoured. There's so many words I could use. Tearful, joyful that I have the honour of playing this song by this new release here by Stepehn, right here on the Late Show with Stephen Mac on Bounce Digital Radio. The song itself is called No One More Dead Than the Other. And this is a conversation with the listener about getting through the hardest moments in life and trying to survive. None of us are getting out alive, so let's not get to the grave quicker than necessary. Once you're there, that's it over. Let's enjoy the brighter side while we can. I'm a cheerful person, Stephen's own words. So here it is, folks. There's no more dead than the other right here on Bounce Digital Radio.
Believe the time, but I'm over it fine. I've come to see the light. I hardly had time. You're growing up so fast, and I paid for it, I paid it at last. And the beauty of this is I'm tired enough this. And I can't ask you when you're gone. I can't ask you when you're gone. So hold on to life, this bright side. One day we'll Now it's not to die, but I'm born to it, I'm born to it fine. I've come to kill the day, but you wanted it, you want it that way. So hang the rope and sway the clothes in all the delicate state. I can't ask you when you're gone. I can't ask you when you're gone. As the years become your own, there's nothing colder than the dawn. A killer woven in the home. Yeah, but get over it, son. And as the color shies away, the pilot turns to ash and gray, a body callous in the fray. Yeah, but get into it, hey. So hold on to life, this bright side. One day we'll wind up at the other, and the feelings go, the years they show. There's no one more dead than the other. No, there's no one more dead than the other. Yeah, there's no one more dead than the other.
A massive thank you to King Cedar, Stephen McCartney, for allowing me to showcase his stuff this evening. I really appreciate it. That's it, unfortunately, and it's all time, folks. And that was our showcase of King Cedar, the brilliant Stephen McCartney, on tonight's Late Show with Stephen Mac. For those stirring lyrics, to those captivating melodies, it's clear why he's such a respected name on the music scene. Hopefully we've introduced you to your new favourite artist. I've been Stephen McClanahan. This has been The Late Show with Stephen Mac right here on Bounce Digital Radio. I will be back on Thursday. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you for tuning in, and have a good weekend. Good night, and God bless.
Bounce Digital Radio, music memory machine.
Cheers, folks.
Listeners' favourite songs.
Golden brown texture like sun lays me down.